started repelling out of Huey helicopters with an M16.
What's up? This is Raymond from Air Ride Equipment. We're here with Gilbert's 2017 Honda Civic. We're going to be doing a full airlift 3P kit on this. Dual 444 compressors. I think we're doing a seamless tank. Are we doing a seamless tank, sir? Seamless tank. And we're also going to be doing a bag conversion over as D2 coilovers. Just so you guys know, we do the conversions regularly. We just had a super in here last week that we converted the Megan Racing coilovers to a full air ride. We use a billet bracket that threads on the coilover, matching the thread pitch of all coilovers, so that you actually have a one-piece air strut when you're done with our conversion. We're gonna go ahead and step out of the way. Sal's gonna rip the car apart. I'm gonna come back to explain a little bit about those air struts in a minute. And once again, yeah, this is Gilbert's 2017 Honda Civic on Airlift 3P with dual Viator 444s, seamless tank, and bag conversion on his D2 coilovers. So what we have here, we're back day 2 on the Honda. What we have here is a D2 coilover that we were talking about. Now this D2 coilover came, just like any other D2 coilover, came with coil spring on here, all the adjustment rings and everything that's stock. What we did was we utilized this D2 coilover and converted it to air suspension using the universal air strut bag. It's called an Aero Sport bag. And also utilizing some threaded billet brackets and some specially machined billet brackets. I'll explain those real quick. So the bottom bracket is threaded perfectly to match the thread pitch and the size of all different coilovers, even different series of the same brand coilovers. That threads on, and that makes this essentially a one-piece coilover, one-piece air strut. Sorry. On the top, what we have is a machined billet bracket that's made. I'm going to try to get this in the camera a little bit here. What it does is it's made to actually fit the bearing or the housing for the original top hat of your coilover, no matter what brand it is. So we make a whole bunch of different brackets that allow you to use the coilovers you already have on your vehicle to save a couple bucks and bag your vehicle the way that it is now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw these on. You still get all the camber adjustment off of the top. That's pretty neat stuff. We're gonna do the adjustment on the dampening down to about maybe 25% up from soft. So we'll count the clicks and we'll divide it by 4, and that's about how many will go up from soft. Air Ride usually works good with a slightly softer setup on your coilover. You can always stiffen it up for the track and things like that, but you really have the ability to stiffen things up too much where you can have an undesirable ride, which is why we have these knobs, so that we can tune the ride exactly how we like it. All right, Sal's gonna throw them on, and I'll be right back with the rear end. Well, what's up? We're back. I have the rear suspension ready to show you. This is a bracket set that we make in-house. We utilize some pre-made laser cut bracketry, so it comes out really clean, but we literally make this in-house. And this bracket is offset in the rear. It's what we call a standalone airbag because it is not connected to a strut, right? There's a shock next to the bag, and the bag stands alone, just like a coil spring, so we call it a standalone. And we utilize a universal airbag. There's many different bags. We used the smallest stroking bag for this application. That's also important so that it doesn't rub or touch anything. Anyways, you can see where we've offset the bracketry. We hit it with some spray paint, some black paint, just so it doesn't rust over time. And now we're gonna place this right where the coil spring was originally on the car. You good? You ready? Ready. Think so. What's up, guys? We're here on the test drive with the 2017 Civic. We got the customer in the back. Gilbert, say what's up.
What's up, guys?
Sal's here, gonna drive for us. Definitely the guy to give us feedback. He does all of our installs here at the Redlands location. To date, he's got 140 installations under his belt. This is actually 141. Pretty remarkable. So Sal's the guy. We're gonna let him talk to me while we're driving. I'm gonna ask him a couple questions, get some feedback from him. One thing that he already has mentioned to us is that we did another one of these Honda Civics on the D2 one-piece air struts, and they're a sleeve bag, and sometimes those sleeve bags tend to get a little bit different ride than a actual single bellow strut bag. Sal was saying that he thought this one actually rode a little bit better than the other one. Remember, this is a D2 coilover, and the D2 coilover has the billet bracketry that we showed you earlier that adapted right to it. Something that we do quite often. Right now he's got it on the preset for drive height. This kit, when you activate the air ride suspension kit, will automatically bring the car to that ride height every time. It's kind of cool because you don't need any prior experience with air ride at all, any kind of air suspension experience, to feel comfortable driving a car on air ride with a kit like this, because it's all automated. Lifts right up. Also, you don't need an alignment unless you're going to drive at a different ride height than you brought it in. And over time, when a customer learns where that ride height is, we always suggest to get an alignment later at that ride height. But doing air suspension on your vehicle does not affect the alignment that you pull in with in any way. You don't touch any of that stuff when you do the installation.
Hey guys, thanks for watching that video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. For information and to purchase this kit that you just saw, check out the link below.